Do you think that people in your industry think that you're screwy?
I've been called worse.
Question for Dr. Gordon. Do you have an easy way for us to remember all this information that you gave us?
I would say eclectic.
To do this, I have to get in character here. So,
idealistic, Pollyanna. That comes up a lot.
and my apologies in advance to Tone Loc and rappers everywhere, because the name of my little acronym here is called Funky Cold Low Level Laser. Yo, yo.
My name is Dr. Janet Gordon Palm, and I've been a conventionally trained veterinarian for 42 years.
Oh, there she is.
I now feel I'm what I would call an integrative veterinarian, and I've integrated a lot of the complementary therapies that I became more aware of as time went on, because conventional medicine didn't have all the answers. How I became a vet, or how I knew I wanted to become a vet, probably starts way back when I was a child. My grandparents had a farm, and I would follow the animals around and follow my grandparents around, and that allowed me to read their body language, interact with them, and see that they are sentient beings and they deserve a quality of life as importantly as people do.
Hi, girl. I just walk and she does what she wants.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Yes. Come on, sweet pea, this way.
So right now she's telling me, she goes, "Who are you? I'm not sure I want to be in your space." So I always like to try and get consent. I know, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, being trained conventionally, we're all taught that here's symptoms, and so here is the treatment for those symptoms. And that's been effective. But you reach a point where that seems like it's not enough, because oftentimes animals are still getting sick, or they're getting sicker. Laser therapy is quite common now. When I first started using it about 12 years ago, it was not very common in my field. I think an analogy that people understand is comparing it to the sun and how it affects plant cells. Because light energy absolutely causes a chemical reaction in plant cells, which allows the plant to produce ATP, fuel for the cell, and that causes the cells to regenerate. It frustrates me that my colleagues, a lot of my colleagues, are still skeptical. Not that there's anything wrong with being skeptical, but that's been the challenge with my colleagues, because they'll say, "I want to see the evidence-based, peer-reviewed, double-blind studies on red-tailed hawks that this will speed the fracture healing." And my answer to that is, well, I would too, but I can't ignore all of the animals that are responding in 1 to 2 treatments. It's not that they're reading a brochure that says I should be responding because my cells are activated, and the nitric oxide and the reactive oxygen species and the ATP they aren't reading that. All they know is I feel better.
Dr. J, can you give me the simple version of what is a non-thermal laser?
Or the rap version, like the sun with the plants light is kick in. Polarized is what makes it.
So listen, mitochondria spit in ATP, there's no quitting. It's like a cellular Red Bull kitchen.
L to the A to the S to the E to the O is what I'm saying.
Yo, keep your hearts and minds open to change. Peace out.
I think it all boils down to I just have a passion for animals and their people. I just love that human-animal bond. I love enhancing it any way I can. I feel like that's part of my calling, is to do what I can.